Greetings, Your Excellency, Prime Minister Abe and Mr. Omura. On this third anniversary of the Tohoku earthquake, I extend to you our deepest condolences for the tragic loss of life from the tsunami and earthquake of March 11, 2011. The people of Japan are in our prayers that their sorrows may be removed for loved ones lost, and that they may know prosperity, health, and peace now and in the future. Although the events of August 1945 are now nearly 69 years past, we also express our deep regret and apology for the terrible acts of war, culminating with the 2 nuclear bombs at Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The atom bomb ushered in the nuclear age that clouds humanity's future, with the triple meltdown at Fukushima Daiichi, the latest in a long line of nuclear disasters that will affect all life for thousands of generations into the future, if not until the end of the earth. Science and common sense, unvarnished by political and military interests, makes clear that the disaster of Fukushima Daiichi should serve as a warning to the world. With that in mind, we make urgent and humble request regarding the following points of common interest to all life on the planet. Number 1, please keep all nuclear power plants shut down and make plans for decommissioning and safe storage of nuclear fuel. Japan is the most seismically active nation in the world, and the disaster at Fukushima Daiichi makes clear that during a natural disaster, there is a high risk of nuclear meltdown, poisoning our world with radioactivity forever. All life on the planet hangs by a thread, and your decision on this matter may tip the balance towards life or towards extinction. Please immediately allow for the best qualified international nuclear experts to convene and discuss the safest process for decommissioning Fukushima Daiichi. With all life on the planet at stake, it is imperative to set aside political considerations and think only of preserving life now and in future generations. A further earthquake event, possible at any moment, could destabilize the complex decommissioning process, which will take several decades. Number 3, please do not export nuclear plants to other countries. Every scientific and public health expert's mind in Japan needs to be turned towards mitigating the ongoing risk of the worst industrial accident in human history. This is no time to be diverting energy to exporting a technology which threatens the very genetic integrity of the web of life on planet Earth. Number 4, please fully compensate the victims of Fukushima and others and give them the medical treatment they need. Please restore the radiation safety limits to their pre-2011 levels so as not to force people to choose between their homes or their children and grandchildren getting cancer. Children from radioactive areas should be evacuated to safe areas immediately, to locations where they can play outside in nature, not kept in unnatural confinement indoors, where they will only grow sick in body and mind due to the unsafe levels of radiation and unnatural stress imposed upon them. Failure to evacuate the children is a denial of basic international human rights for children. Please acknowledge your responsibility and compensate all victims and take care of the children. Please revoke the state secrecy law, which is having a chilling effect on the sharing of important information regarding the Fukushima Daiichi disaster and its effects on people's lives. Freedom of press is one of the benchmarks of a modern civilized society. To claim that critical health information is a terrorist risk is a step towards tyranny and loss of trust with your own people. In conclusion, we live in an age where national boundaries are increasingly of small consequence. Nature knows no geopolitical boundaries when it comes to radioactive contamination, spreading through the oceans, the air, the groundwater, and living beings constantly on the move. All life is connected. We are all related. Our common happiness and sustainable future concerns us all. The world desperately needs leaders now with the courage to listen to the voices of all life, to choose to support life and repair the damage to our Mother Earth before it is too late. Arigatou gozaimasu.